Hello. So you will probably hear my air conditioner buzzing away in the background, but I don't want to turn it off because it's still hot. Like the weather is cooling down. Okay, but the world remains hot. It's like the world is holding on to its hotness, even though the weather is beginning to cool down. And like the height of the day, it's still like it can be kind of blistering when you're out there under the sun. But anyway, so that was your necessary weather forecast. I put my laptop in a new spot so you can see, so the light can come shine on my face angelically, and you can see my Bioshock Infinite poster, half of it, and you can see my Arcade Fire poster, all of it. There, now you can see it. Okay. So, I actually recorded a whole video before this, but it was like I was so hyper, and I watched it over, and I was like, what are you saying? Like, what am I talking about? It made no sense. So I'm making another one so that I won't be that embarrassing transgender kid on the internet forever, because that would have happened probably if that video had been uploaded. Anyway, so I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks, and the huge reason for that is just school, and my cat is entering my video because he can sense when I'm recording. He knows exactly when to bother me. Hi, I know you want food. Anyway, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, school's going on. It's a big, not one hurdle, it's a series of hurdles that I have to hurdle over to get used to school. But yeah, I mean, otherwise I'm fine. It's just, there's all that added stress of school that I have to deal with, and it's like, I mean, it's great to be going and seeing my friends and stuff, but don't jump up. Don't do it. No, because you're gonna ruin everything if you jump up. He's trying to figure out how to get onto my laptop. Good, you thought better of it. Wait, can you see him? There he is. Say hi, kitty. Say hi to the people on the YouTube, like the 2 people that watch. Say hi. Like, I'm not saying hi. Your channel sucks. What? Oh. Anyway, I'm a little bit silly right now. Not as silly as the last video that I tried to record, but still silly. Anyway, yeah, so the only reason I haven't recorded is just because of school. And thank you for that comment that you left, Ray R, on my channel. That means a lot that you care and that potentially other people might care. That's very nice of you. And, you know, if you're a transgender, if you're just whatever you are, everyone has problems. If you are a person and you're watching this, I hope you do better, or even if you're happy, I hope you do even better than you currently are, because life is he trapped himself. Life is a short, difficult, up and down kind of thing, and if you have the ability, you should seize onto that happiness if you can get it. What am I doing? I'm just rambling, and my cat's not making it better. You trapped yourself in here. You pushed the door closed, and it's like, yeah, you're so stupid. Anyway, yeah, the point of that was just thank you for your comment. That was nice. So, yeah, let's do a outlining of the changes of testosterone time. I wish I had like a jingle for that or something. So, what changes have I seen so far? Well, the first change is the pimpliness. I am much more pimply than I was before. However, I got it under control. I'm using this good pimple cream thing, and I was kind of unsure if those things ever worked because I've never used one, but it worked. Like, for about 5 days, my pimples were outrageously bad, and then I started putting it on my face, the pimple stuff, and I don't have pimples. They're gone. They just poof, they went away, which is amazing. I didn't think it would be that easy, but it was. I don't know what the product's called off the top of my head. I'll write it in the description if you want to look at that. It might work for you. I don't know. It works for me. Another change that I've seen is smelliness, like body odor. I am more smelly. So basically, I have that under control too. What I do is I just put on more deodorant than I used to. That's the way, same deodorant, just more of it every day instead of like every 2 days, and that pretty much covers it. Like at the end of the day, after walking around in heat and stuff, I do get smelly again, a little bit, but it's nothing like that anyone will like lean away from me from or anything. Like, it's not so bad. Well, it is when I don't put deodorant on, but as long as I do, it's good. Other changes, the personal change that I don't want to outline on YouTube. If you want to know what I mean, you can click on the link in the description, and it'll bring you to a website where you can learn what that is. Just use discretion. I'd say 14 plus, but whatever. And also, I am a little bit definitely a bit hungry, as evidenced by the 8 chicken wings that I ate yesterday. 8. as well as 2 fairly big pieces of pizza. And I just like inhaled that food yesterday. I was hungry. It's funny though, it's not all the time that I'm hungry. It's just I have moments where I'm like, I gotta eat, guys. Can you find me food? I really gotta eat, And then I eat, and then it's better. But yeah, it's like, I'm not one to sit down and eat 8 chicken wings. Like, I don't really do that, but I did that yesterday, so that shows you something, I'm sure. But yeah, like I said, it's not like that all the time, just sometimes. I've also noticed that my arms are stronger, which is weird. I wasn't sure how fast that was going to happen, but it happened. And my arms are still kind of stick arms, but they're not much, but they're somewhat less stick arm than they used to be. Like, it's still a stick, but it's got to stick with muscle, so, yeah. And I noticed because I was carrying the grocery bags, and I was like, hey, this is kind of easier. I don't know why. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm on this testosterone stuff. Perhaps that might be the reason. Kitty wants to be in my video. He's like, no, what are you doing? No. I can't resist it, sorry. So yeah, that's another change. My arms actually got stronger. I don't know about the rest of me. I assume my, other muscles are also getting stronger. Haven't really felt much in other places, but I don't know how you know. It's not like I work out my head or my feet, anyway. Hairiness, well, I know on the onset of testosterone I got much hairier along here and here, which is great, because everyone looks at that part of your elbow, right? That's totally useful. Other hairiness, not really, more hairs on my thighs, but it's nothing really noticeable. Nothing on my face, of course, it's only been a month. Yeah, those are the big changes. I'm probably forgetting one, but, well, my mood is much better, definitely. The one that I haven't gotten yet that I want the most is the voice changing thing. I know it can be 2 to 3 months before you hear anything. It's been a month and 7 days and nothing, I don't think. You can tell me if you hear anything, but I don't think so. And I've been over-analyzing my voice recordings, to the extreme. Is it different now? And then an hour later I'll go back and be like, is it different now? It's like, no, it's not. I just gotta wait. It's hard though. It's hard to wait, because I feel like that's one of the main things that people, that kind of inhibits the passing off of male, which is the voice. If I had a deep booming voice, it would be so much easier, I think. But anyway, that'll come when it comes, or it might not come at all. I don't know. You can't predict that. So if it comes, it comes. We'll see. Yeah. So no really big new changes on testosterone from the last video. Just hunger. I can tell there's more hunger, as I keep saying, as evidenced by those chicken wings yesterday. And yeah, my strength in my arms is different, and I have a better mood. I'm more confident. That's a big thing I noticed going back to school. I'm much more confident. in my one class where I don't have any friends, I'm anxious, but I do have more confidence. Like I'm just in the halls and stuff, like I feel better. Like yeah, you know what? I kind of feel like I belong in high school finally. Like I don't feel like that really weird kid, you know, that no one knows what to make of. Like I feel like I'm kind of normal now. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain that, but it's like I always have this. I still have this sense of otherness. Like, where the heck do we put you? You know, where do you fit? Because we want to squeeze you into the. I don't know why I did that motion, but we want to squeeze you into the educational system. And where the hell do you fit? You know, like that's been my experience throughout school, and now like I know where I fit. It's with the boys, obviously. Like that's my spot. That's, you know, like people aren't asking me like, you know, are you a boy or a girl anymore? Like that stops in middle school. But like it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the sense of belonging is kind of nice. Like it's not a full sense of belonging because I just think I'm too weird in a general way to really fit in anywhere. But I have my circle of friends, and it's okay, so much better than it was. My cat wants to leave. I should probably end so I could go feed him and stuff. Yeah. So meanwhile, it's a really beautiful day outside. It's a little bit hot, but I mean it's gorgeous, blue, and it's getting cooler now because we're heading into September. So soon I'll be able to wear my sweaters, and I love my sweaters. That's kind of an in-joke, though. Yeah, so thank you if you watch that. It really does mean a lot. Like, I know that sounds kind of cheesy or whatever, especially since there's only like 2 of you, but it still means a lot. Like, I still appreciate it. Because, you know, I get lonely, and I feel like sometimes it's silly, but I feel like sometimes no one, they care, but they don't care enough to like sit down and talk with me about it, like to as much as I want, which is, you know, maybe a little bit spoiled of me. Like my mom cares, my dad cares, and that should be enough. Sometimes it's just wanting to really talk it out, you know, like even to a philosophical degree. Like, guy, let's sit down and let's talk about this whole messy issue of being transgender. And I feel like that I can kind of do that when on this channel, to my even if it's just to my computer, it's something. So, and the fact that I get support for it, even if it's from random internet people, that's fine. And if any of you random internet people want to talk to me, I'm like, I mean, I know you're not supposed to talk to weird internet people on the internet, but I can make the judgment if you're weird or not. You can Skype me if you want, and yeah, so that's about it. My cat really wants to leave my room now because he trapped himself. He closed the door on himself, and now he's just like looking at me like, can you save me? Now he's digging at the linoleum, so I should probably go. Thank you for watching, and I'll post again soon, probably not as much as before because of school, but I will post, and yeah, see ya.